Welcome back, you guys. This is what remains of Edith Finch? Yeah, what remains of Edith Finch. I know the game that I'm playing. I know words. If you recall, we last left off with the disappearance of Barbara. So far, all of these stories, I mean, of them all, Odin's death was the least weird. I mean, you've got, Molly, who may or may not have turned into a sea monster or been eaten by one. Barbara, who only left an ear behind. Calvin, who just took a flying leap. And poor Odin just sank to the bottom of the ocean with his house. But I'm interested, and I want to keep digging and keep finding out what the fuck. So let's get to it. Here we go. I don't think there was anything more to find out in this room, so we're just going to go back in here.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Gee, I wonder why. No idea. Oh, right. I keep forgetting this is one of them games. I have to use the mouse.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
I swear he looks like somebody I know in real life.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Now, was Barbara... Barbara was not her sister. I think Barbara was Edie's sister. Same with Molly and Calvin. No. Children. Molly, Barbara, Calvin, and Sam. They were Edie's children, I believe, if I'm understanding this map correctly. Family tree. Family tree's a little weird. But it's okay. It's doable. Readable.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Why do I hear a door moving? And you know what? Despite all the creepiness factors, it's still a beautiful house. Eh. There it goes. Oh, okay. Going down and upstairs seems to function weird. She like goes real slow and just hops. And you never know what's gonna trigger this thing.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Another? Ah, the dragon! Oh, I love the dragon. This is the saw where Sven, I think, cut his hip open.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I wish there was a flashlight option.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
She may have been.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Bro! What? You know, I can't see anything. What?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
And who was Walter again? No idea. He's somebody in the
She
family
said
tree.
after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
It's a fucking bomb shelter?
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Dude. I mean, it makes sense. It's the right era for bomb shelters. Model trains. Oh god, okay. We're about to get Walter's story.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Why was he down here for 30 years?
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
What the fuck? Bro.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara
Y'all all just fucking crazy?
and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake.
Did he just beam
But I need to
himself?
stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
What the fuck?
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
So he got ran over by a train. I guess.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
The irony that he got killed by a train. Just saying.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
It's kind of sad.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Yeah.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh. I'm not a fan. Not a fan, you guys.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Am I supposed to jump off? No? Okay. Oh, there's a path. Okay.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
Who? Also, that's a fucking creepy ass totem pole.
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
No, really, you don't.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
So if you don't believe the stories, what do you think happened to them?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Okay.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
It's a beautiful cemetery.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Okay, so that is the sunken house. There we go.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Okay. That explains a good bit about who she was talking to. So she's 18 and pregnant. That's kind of a terrifying place to be, not gonna lie. And add in the family curse. I'd be pretty scared.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Sam is the
Instead
one.
of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, Sam is Calvin's brother, the one that went to the war. Okay, not too many items to click or click or trigger in this room. Let's go ahead and read Sam's letter. Oh, of course it's photos.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take...
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
God damn it.
Great shot, Dawn!
I keep thinking the dialogue's over and I take a picture.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
How the fuck am I supposed to get up here?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad! Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Damn.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it right here for this episode. We got to learn about Sam and Walter. I have the sneaking suspicion that somehow I missed Edie, but I don't think I did because I thought it was going in order of like family line, but I think it's actually going in order of like who died, I think, because because we lost Odin and then Molly, Barbara, Calvin, and then Sam, I think. And then Walter was kind of a mixed bag because technically he died later, but he disappeared for 30 years, so... I don't know. I honestly don't know. I could be completely wrong. I could have missed something in Edie's room, and if I did, I'm going to be real upset. But I'm pretty sure I went through that room hella thoroughly and didn't see anything that would let me click on it. Oh well. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. If I have to replay it again to figure out what hell happened to Edie, I will. I'll do that. I will go through the whole adventure with the cat thing again just to find out what happened to Edie. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. But thank you guys so much for experiencing this weird as hell family tree with me. And as always, if y'all have any suggestions for games to play, leave them down in the comments below. I am about to finish Subnautica. I am about to finish probably this game. Although I think I probably have 2 or 3 more episodes in me for this one, because I mean we have about 6 or 7 more family members, right? Not counting Kay, Sanjay, Sven, and Ingeborg, because I don't think they're biological family, but I would include them if I was doing this. Plus Edith's child. Is she going to add that little thing to the family tree? I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm assuming it won't last too much longer. And so I am open for suggestions. Leave some in the suggestion box below. It looks like a comment box. It's actually a suggestion box and a comment box. It's a multi-purpose box. But for tonight or today or whenever it is you're watching this, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a fantastic existence. Y'all stay safe and happy and healthy. I love you guys. Bye.